for cakes and cupcakes. I have the lovely Leah with me, she's going to show us how to do it. As per our videos, Leah's going to go step by step how to make the flowers, and then I'm going to try and follow the instructions, probably make some mistakes along the way, and hopefully that will help you guys see how to fix any that you might make along the way. So without further ado, Leah, how do we do this?
Okay, so first of all we need the fondant icing or the sugar paste.
Okay, so we've got it from this, isn't it?
Yes.
Like, they usually sell massive packets.
Well, you can either get massive ones, I think they do them in 1 kilogram.
Yeah, that's a 2.5.
Well. Yeah, so you can get smaller packs as well.
Okay, so we've obviously cut sections off and like worked them with our hands.
Yeah, you have to work it to warm it up.
You gotta get rid of
It's
this.
really hard in our block, so just warm it up so it's really nice and soft. Now we bought the white icing, so we are going to add colour to it. So we have pink and the purple. And we use the food colouring Pro Gel. We've just found that it works best.
Yeah, so the gel rather than the liquid. But again, you're free to experiment and see what works best for you, but this is what we find works.
So the way I do it is I kind of flatten it out, and then you just need to use a tiny amount of this because the colour is really strong. So just a tiny amount.
Okay, so is that about enough, do you think?
Yes, I think that.
Okay, well we can always add more.
Yeah.
If we need to.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's better to add more than you can't take it away.
Exactly.
So what I do is I just literally fold it
Like a sandwich.
on top and just keep working it, and you'll eventually see the colour marbling through.
I'm just gonna twist it and see if I see anything coming out. Hey, where are you? Leah.
There. Oh, mine is starting to come
Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, it is starting to work. Oh look, there's loads of it.
Yeah.
What are we thinking? Okay, so you can probably, we're going to just keep working away now to try and get this to work. So what we found, and we have forgotten, is that this is very sticky. So if you use a little bit of icing sugar on your hands, that kind of helps it not be as sticky. So I'm just opening this up here, and I'm going to take my rings off because this is becoming a bit of a disaster. I'm just, okay, do you want some for your hands?
Yes, I would love some.
Okay, here you go. Oh no, why isn't it coming? Oh, this is so messy. Oh my god, okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so just rubbing that in our hands. Oh, I'm going to need some more. Would you like some more?
A small bit, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's grand.
Okay, and then just putting it out of the way.
So we're using it how you would use flour when baking.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So just rolling this up.
And see the colour of this now, and I use a tiny amount. So
Yeah.
you really don't want to use a lot.
No, definitely not. Okay, so we've got a purple one and we have a pink one. Great. And they're looking quite even consistency colour-wise, so yeah, they're good.
Okay, so now what we need to do is take about 12 sections of small pieces about that big. Okay, so we have our 12 pieces, so I'm going to put the big sections
To the side.
Okay. And I'm going to roll these. I'm going to roll these into pillows. So we're now going to make each one into a petal.
Okay, great.
So this is why we have the non-stick, what do you call this? Liner. So I'm going to fold the top of it over and squish it down.
Okay. Now do you squish the whole thing?
You need to squish one side so it's thinner,
Okay.
which is going to go against the base of the flower, and the thicker side will be the end of the petal.
Okay, very good.
So I've squished it down evenly, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my finger around the bottom part of it to make it thinner.
Okay.
So it looks kind of like that.
Yeah, which looks kind of like a petal.
Exactly.
Yeah. You can actually use baking paper for this as well. Like
You
if you
can.
don't have
Absolutely.
liner, it's okay. You can
Yeah.
use baking paper, but
And you could also use a sandwich bag as well, just a plastic bag, put it inside.
yeah, just something smooth and non-stick, basically.
And squish it down, and then run my finger around one edge.
Great.
It's a bit thinner.
They look really pretty.
Yeah.
They do. They're really nice.
Okay, so now we have our 12 petals.
Great.
All wider at one side, thinner at the other.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take one so the thinner side is towards us
Mm-hmm.
and the thicker side away. And I'm just going to roll it.
Okay.
And this is going to be the centre of the rose.
So you can see the top then is, the top of the rose is thick and then
Exactly.
the bottom will be nice and thin.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
So the next petal should be overlapped on the one you did before.
Okay. Kind of because, you know, rose petals do overlap. That's what makes them so beautiful. So
Exactly.
that makes sense. So we're just following
And
that.
then overlap the next one.
Very good. Sure, it's already looking great.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty. And again, when you're doing these, you know, we're only using 12. You can use more than 12 to make a bigger flower. You can use larger discs, so you could have bigger petals, so you can make bigger flowers. It's just this is the size we're going for today. Oh, it looks so nice.
We're nearly there.
Yeah, it's so pretty. And in fairness, it actually seems to be quite straightforward to do.
Yeah.
Which is great. And you can bend them out a bit as well, can't you?
You can,
Yeah.
indeed, yeah. Which I'll
Do at the end.
do at the end.
Circus
yeah.
jumping ahead as always.
Okay,
Beautiful.
So for that. So we'll just bend them out slightly.
Yeah, you can kind of see it open. So the flower is kind of opening out more. Again, the way a normal rose would, it'd be a bit more open at the edges than in the centre. So yeah, that's really
And there you
beautiful.
go.
Thanks, Leah. Okay, so it's going to be my turn. Now, while I'm doing this, actually, Leah's going to be working away beside me because we're just going to show you what these might look like in situ. So I'm going to try and undo mine. So 12 little pieces, eh?
12 little pieces.
Okie doke. And 12. Okay, so I've got my 12. I'm going to move this out of the way. And I'm going to take one of these and make sure all the icing is off my hands because it'll just stick otherwise. And so I'm going to just bend this over and then flatten it and then run my finger around the bottom. And there I have the petal. So I'm going to take the first one and I'm going to just roll it the way Leah did. So the fat end at the top and the thin end at the bottom. And then I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to overlap it. And it's actually quite, some of my petals are quite large here. But that's okay. And you're just going to make sure they all overlap. So I suppose at this point I'm just having a look to see how this is looking from above, and I'm kind of positioning one or two petals where I think maybe they might be lacking. So and the final petal can go in here. Now, okay, and there we go. There's my rose. So, as we said, these are great. You can put them on cupcakes or cakes. So I'm just going to get out a cake and a cupcake and just show you how they can actually look. Okay, so the cakes, we didn't make the cakes. Maybe that'll be another video if you want to see us make some cakes. But we did buy them. So you can just very simply place your roses onto the cakes and you can see how pretty that looks. And obviously you can go more elaborate with the designs depending on how you want to go. We just wanted to show you something very simple today. Okay, well listen, thank you so much for watching our video. And thank you Leah so much for showing me how to make roses. Hopefully with a bit of practice I'll be better at it. Listen, if there's anything that you guys would like to see us make, please let us know. Fill it out in the comment section. I will see if I can find someone to show me how to do it, and then I'll try to make it. And obviously we'll see where there are some common mistakes that people could make. Until next time, thank you very much.